Hey guys, and welcome to today's MLB Play of the Day. If you're interested in getting more pick content, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, which I will link down in the video description. At Stump the Spread, you can get our daily free play as well as all of our top confidence bets across the NBA, MLB, NHL, and college basketball, which we are wrapping up. Also, if you want more of this pick video content in the future, you can click that subscribe button and head on over to our YouTube channel to get today's NBA Play of the Day video, as well as our national title college basketball pick video, as well as we wrap things up in college basketball. So yesterday was our first MLB Play of the Day video, and we got things started on the right foot as the Arizona Diamondbacks went on to come through for us as dogs on their home field. They kept battling back in that one, and they were able to finally push through and get the win in rather exciting fashion there in the ninth inning. Great start there for Arizona, but in today's MLB Play of the Day, we are going to be talking about a matchup over in the NL East. Afternoon matchup here as we have the Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Mets. The Mets expected to finish significantly higher than the Braves this season. Not all that surprising given where both of these teams finished last year. The Braves at least have the potential to be better than people expect, given the fact that they have the best farm system in baseball. They're going to be bringing on Dansby Swanson to start things at shortstop, and he looks like he could have a tremendous year for the Braves, even as a rookie. And then the Braves, they added some veteran pieces to their rotation with R.A. Dickey and Bartolo Colon on just one-year contracts. They're just stopgaps, essentially, as the Braves will eventually work in more of their pitching prospects into the major league ranks. Look for the Braves, especially if they're not in contention, to probably trade off some of these veteran pitching assets like Dickey, Colon, and even Jaime Garcia. The Braves heading into this matchup with their ace on the mound, Julio Teheran, who actually had a really strong campaign last year, picking up a 3.21 ERA and a 1.05 WHIP. Unfortunately for Teheran, not getting great run support, going just 7-10 overall, but nonetheless, one of the better years of his career and what's been a great career thus far for Julio Teheran. Teheran's looking to get a little bit more run support this year. Last year, the Braves ranked 29th in baseball in scoring average and 30th in slugging percentage. A little bit more respectable, 19th in batting average, but the fact that the Braves brought along Matt Kemp towards the end of last year, he really boosted this group on the offensive side of the ball, and Kemp has looked like a completely different guy since putting a Braves uniform on, and he finally brings some protection to Freddie Freeman in that Atlanta Braves lineup, which certainly paid off for the Braves last year when they really showed some better results there towards the end of the season. On the other side, the Braves, in terms of their pitching last year, ranked 24th in Major League Baseball in earned run average. That's actually quite a surprising number. I would have expected it to be even worse, given that the Braves were just a ragtag group. Outside of Teheran, the Braves really did not get very good production out of anyone else. They were bringing in and out, guys off the scrap heap or just young guys that weren't necessarily ready to take on that full role that they were given the chance to do with such a weak rotation. The Braves look much better in terms of the rotation this year, and that is headlined by Julio Teheran. Then we have the Mets here, and they had some pretty solid results last season, and a lot of that was predicated on their pitching, as the Mets ranked third in baseball in earned run average, and also fifth in quality starts. Very solid starting rotation here for the Mets. And the Mets are going to look to lean on their pitching staff again this year as they try to advance and get into the playoffs. The issue for the Mets came on the offensive side of the ball, as they ranked 25th in the MLB in scoring average. Not all that much better than the Braves, and the Braves really struggled last year on the offensive side of the ball, and the Mets were really not all that much better. The difference between the Braves and the Mets last year was the Braves had a much better team batting average, but much lower in slugging percentage. And that slugging percentage allowed the Mets to get some more home runs and get some more runs on the board as a result. They're going to be throwing out their guy Noah Syndergaard, who is one of the up-and-comers in baseball right now. The righty had a great year last year, built on what was a solid rookie campaign. In his rookie year, he had a 3.24 ERA, and then last year, even better, 2.60 ERA. But actually, his WHIP was a little bit higher than Julio Teheran's at 1.15. Syndergaard's also helped a bit by the fact that he pitches in a pitcher-friendly park. That certainly helps his numbers, but a great young guy that should have an outstanding career here for the Mets. Looking to get off on the right foot today, and we do expect him to likely have a good start here against a Braves offense that probably isn't going to be too much of a threat in this pitcher park. With that said, great pitching matchup. Runs are going to be coming at a premium, and these games where there's not going to be a lot of runs necessarily scored, that helps things out with the underdog more often than not. You know, a team that isn't expected to win and comes in as a huge underdog, if the over-under is at something like 6.5, which this one is at, it gives them a little bit of a chance to, you know, maybe get 1 or 2 runs on the board and have that be enough. And another thing that works in the Atlanta Braves' favor is the fact that they have a sneakily strong bullpen. So if this game is close towards the end of the game, they have some really solid arms that they can bring out of the bullpen. You know, guys like Vizcaino, Kroll, among others, are really looking like that they are going to make up what should be a pretty solid Atlanta bullpen this year. And the bullpen actually could potentially be the best part of this Atlanta Braves team this season. So heading into today's game, we feel it's going to be a very low-scoring game, which opens the door for the Braves to potentially get the upset here on the road. Right now, it's sitting at about 155 to 160, even up to 165, and it started at plus 140 for the Braves. So with the odds even shifting away from Atlanta, we feel like they are a really solid bet against, or straight up here as underdogs as they throw out their ace on the mound today with Julio Teheran going against Noah Syndergaard. So again, we're going to go ahead and side with Atlanta straight up as the better bet here. And that's going to be our NBA or MLB play of the day. If you're interested in getting more of these pick videos in the future, you can click that subscribe button. Also, head on over to our channel to get to today's NBA play of the day video, as well as our NCAA basketball national championship game play. And head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, to get our daily free play, as well as all of our top confidence bets across baseball, the MLB, NHL, and wrapping things up in college basketball. So thanks, guys, again for stopping in for today's video, and we will see you in future MLB Play of the Day videos. Bye.